Hello, dear spa owner, and I hope you are enjoying your summer of 2022. I know I am. I've been camping. Hello, dear spa owner, and so great that you're here again. I hope you're having a wonderful summer, and I am even more excited that you are still learning and hungry to improve your spa business. So I'm here for you this summer as well, and today's topic is a little bit, well, a lot of it about managing expectations for spa owners when it comes to your business growth. Now, really what I want to talk about is most spas need when they're coming to me as a like a new client and they've booked a get acquainted call with me. Before the get acquainted call, I have people fill out just a little short little intake form, and it just gives me an idea of kind of where you're at in your business, so that I can be prepared at that call. I also ask what your goals are for the next 6 months and the next 12 months. And I'm also asking, what's the problem? Why are you contacting me? What do you want to change? Now, what I notice about all of these intake, well, most of these intake forms is that most spa owners have a healthy list of things that they want to change in their business. And for sure, that's awesome. Like if you're not really sure where to get started, you put them all in. However, when we get to the conversation, when we meet on a Zoom call and have the conversation, I've realized that most spa owners don't realize how much time each of these growth initiatives are going to take. So quite often I see in like, and what are your 6 month goals? What are your 12-month goals? And I'm seeing something like a solo they're on their own and they're wanting to hire a team. And perhaps they want to hire, they're telling me that they want to hire 2 people to get started, and then they want a team of 10 by the end of the year. So, well, yes, technically that can happen. However, I want to really nail in what the main issue is when it comes to how much change is too much change in your spa business. And really, it all boils down to time. Because most spa owners are already frantically busy in their spa business, meaning if you're solo, you're giving services, you're taking appointments, you're dealing with all the things. So if you are a solo in that situation and you're wanting to hire to start building a team, what in terms of expectation management, what a lot of solos don't realize is that they're really going to have to carve out a fair amount of time for their recruiting, hiring, and training process. All right. Especially if they're learning this new system, if it's not at all kind of like they've never seen it before and kind of don't really know how to do it. So, it's not that you can't take on a big team, but you will definitely be needing help. You won't be able to do that on your own. So whenever you are looking at making changes in your business, I want you to realize that you are going to have to carve out time, not only to work together for us to work together, but more so the actual implementation of what you need to do. All right. The other thing I want you to know is that if you're listening to me say this and you're thinking, well, Kirsten, I just simply do not have any more time. Perhaps you have a family at home, perhaps you're a single parent. Totally understand. But again, here's where the expectation management needs to happen. If you are, have wonderful, really big goals, but you aren't going to carve out time, whether you're not able to or it's just you don't want to, you want to still continue serving the clients as working as much as you do now, you're never going to get to that next level by continuing to have the same habits that you have right now. So that's number one is, kind of what got you here won't get you there. So be prepared to carve out time to learn, whether you're learning on your own or you're learning with a coach. Okay. Number two, when there is a lot of change that needs to happen in a spa business, and I've seen it, I've seen it like a real hot mess, we can't do all the things all at once. Again, it comes right down to time. And what this means is that you will 100% need to prioritize what is most important in terms of what needs to be fixed. So, whether that is a new, maybe you're hiring a spa manager and you don't even know, like your team is driving you crazy. You're not even really sure what, in terms of a spa manager job description or, all the things that they're supposed to be doing. It's going to take some time to, map out what that's going to look like, and then time to implement that. All right. Now, the reason why I'm saying something, I'm giving the example of spa manager is that many times I've had spas with teams come to me looking for big changes in their business. And again, it's the time issue for the owner. Sometimes they're still in the treatment room. I hate to break it to you, but you're going to have to get out of the treatment room if you want to run a spa business with multiple staff. You can't be in the treatment room running your business because you can't see what's happening all the time. Okay. So, when it comes to that situation, a lot of times my recommendation would be to hire a spa manager, because clearly the owner is really struggling with their leadership tasks, with their time, just like too much information, too much to do. And so what I will sometimes say is, okay, the priority is to hire a spa manager, whether you have somebody who is, is a good candidate that is already in your business, or if you need to hire a spa manager, because by hiring a spa manager, training them to then take over the bulk of the leadership in terms of the team, that allows you as the owner to dive into more of creating systems that make your business flow way better, and implementing those. Okay, so the number 2 point here is that you'll most likely have to prioritize. And that's what happens when you have a discovery call or a get acquainted call with me, and you're wondering about kind of how I can help you in your spa business. I take that intake form, we have a conversation. I often find there's more things that, there's more projects that need to be done. And my job is to help you prioritize which ones are the most important in terms of, getting the most bang from your buck of money and time, because really that's what this business is all about when you kind of get down to the bare bones of it. Well, I'm not here to rain on your parade when it comes to, creating change in your business. I am all about change. I am all about strategy. I am all about, let's do this, like work smarter and not harder. This industry is full of hard-working people. And many of you as spa owners are either burning out or you're burnt out, and you need a better way to do this. So, and yet you're like, I don't have time. So I hope today's podcast helps to frame up things for you a little bit better, helps to manage your expectations in terms of what can be achieved in 6 months, in 12 months. We can achieve a lot in 6 and 12 months, but what it means is that you will absolutely need support. Again, what got you here won't get you there. So whether it is team support, whether it's support from me, or whether it's support, in fact, you're probably going to need support at home, especially if you have a family. You like farm out your cleaning. Maybe you can work with other parents for pickup and drop off. What I'm getting at is that you cannot do this by yourself. And as much as we like to think we can do it by ourselves, we shouldn't have to do it by ourselves. It makes it a lot harder. So if you are struggling, you're on the struggle bus with your spa business, and it seems like there is a big long list of things to change, you don't know where to start, I'm happy to hop on a Zoom with you and chat about, have a quick half-hour call. It doesn't need to be long, about kind of where you're at, where you want to go in more detail, and then I can help give you some direction into like what's the first thing you should be working on. All right, that's it for me today. If you we've got Delia's Spa Marketing with Delia coming up in a couple of weeks. And 2 weeks ago, we had Spa Marketing with Delia. We were talking about websites. So if you have a little bit of time in your business this summer, some of you are slower, that's the time to start working on growth initiatives. Use the seasonality of our industry to work with you. So if you're slower in the summer, it's time for your you dear spawner, to be working on some of those projects. Same with like after Christmas, if it's slower for you, it's an ideal time to get your recruiting and hiring system going. So if you are ready to get going and kick off some of these projects, and you are ready for some help with it, whether it's your spa leadership or you're ready to niche from general spa into like maybe skin therapy or waxing, maybe you're ready to hire, almost all of you need a profitability health check. All of these types of topics are covered in some of our VIP days. So I encourage you to take a look. There'll be a link in the blog for this, or you can head to kirstenfoss.com and check it out. Thanks so much for joining me, and we will see you in a few weeks with Spa Marketing with Delia.